What up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. S. Yes. Rise here with Proceed with Carson Blog. And today I'm here to review the new album by Believin, Stephen. Acts chapter 7, yeah, Believin like Stephen. That's right. Believin Stephen. And if I call him Timothy Brindle or Stephen Levi, please forgive me. This is Believin Stephen. Alright? Do album, CD, entitled The Suffering Servant. Alright? Now, first question we want to add, I want to address, and we're going to keep it real, we're going to keep it 100, is, see, I'm about to say Timothy Brindle already. Did Believin Stephen sell out? Now, he said on one song that he underground, on Brainwash, on his last EP. Not pop. But then we hear this first single that has this southern vibe. So is that the direction of this album? Does your boy Believin Stephen go pop? Did he sell out like so many rappers from Philly in the Christian hip hop scene have done? And I'm not talking about nobody, one in particular. It's a whole bunch of them that went pop. Alright? And the answer is no. He got a couple radio joints. But the rest of this is an underground hip-hop album. So don't fret. He ain't sell out. This is radio joints. Nothing wrong with that in my opinion. Now, I'm going to highlight about 5 or 6 songs that I like. I'm not going to do a whole album review. I'm going to talk about stuff I didn't like in my overall opinion. First song that I like, and this is my favorite song on here, and that is Suffering and God's Sovereignty, and featuring Angela Board. That's right. Her name is Angela Board. Miss Board, can you come here? I'm so bored. That's a funny last name, Miss Board. But Angela Board can sing, y'all. I love her singing on here. Reminds me of a singer that the Wu-Tang would use, man. She just singing on here. He's sovereign. Oh, suffering, yeah. Sister singing, man. I love the sample on here, man. Again, it reminds me of the 90s, man. Of when RZA and Fourth Disciple them used to find them ill samples, man. And this is an ill sample on here. Very nice. You'll recognize it if you're into movies. I won't say what the sample is, but it's from a movie. And when I heard it, I was like, oh, snap. He sampled that movie. That's like one of my favorite movies. And so I love the sample. And I love the subject matter, man. God's sovereignty. I'm saying, even over suffering. And he just listed off who God is. His sovereignty over everything. How he is in charge and ordains the beginning and the end. You know what I'm saying? Does whatever he pleases. You know what I'm saying? It makes you want to worship. I know it made me want to worship the Lord. Because he is sovereign. So I love that song. Problem of Pain. What I like about this song right here, nice piano sample, don't get me wrong. But what I like the most is his cadence, man. He's slow, then his middle speed, and then his fast speed. Just really shows off his ability and how he has improved as an MC. So that's what I like about this song. And you know what I'm saying? The subject matter's tight. Lists different aspects of how pain and sin affects people. It reminds me of something maybe like his brother would do. The style of the song, like the different aspects he talks about. Next, another song I like, Suicide. Featuring Jafia Life, Mr. Out, and Leah Smith, or Leah Smith, however you pronounce her name. Now, I know y'all wondering, is Leah Smith, is she blowing like she was blowing on the Bear Fruit Project? In my opinion, no. I think she sings good, she fits the song, but she ain't blowing. You know what I'm saying? Angela Board, she blowing on here, but she not blowing on here. But it's good though. Jafia Life talks about the whole suicide of somebody he knew. He talked about this a little bit on his own album. And so I like that. And it fits, the beat fits a Jafia Life vibe. You know what I'm saying? A lot. And I like how he pronounces his words at the end. It sounds like one of the Brindles, either Stephen or Timothy. So I don't know if it's he being funny or whatever, but I like how he does that. Another song I like on here, His Purpose is Gracious, featuring Timothy Brindle. You know what I'm saying? We heard Timothy Brindle on Stephen's last EP, and so we see the return once again of Timothy Brindle. Alright? And this song is really basically about how God ordains or allows, depending on your theology, certain things to happen to show off His grace, to show off His power. And the examples they use is the blind man in John chapter 9. They talk about Job, and they talk about Lazarus. We know that all those things, all that suffering and pain was done so God could show off His glory, show off His power. And I like that. I like the violin, the bass guitar. It really fits Timothy Brindle's style. And so, he fits right in. Don't sound like nothing has changed. He ain't fell off or nothing as an MC. Same Timothy Brindle. So you will enjoy this if you're a Timothy Brindle fan. Let's take Suffering Servant. I love this. Another ill sample, man. It reminds me of, again, something maybe the Wu would do as far as I don't know if it's a violin or the strings, but it has that whole karate type of vibe and stuff like that. Make you want to get into that mood. You know what I'm saying? Go kick somebody's head in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get you in that mood. I'm just joking. But talks about, you know what I'm saying, Isaiah 53, how Jesus experienced suffering here on earth. So, as an album, I like how he talks from personal aspects, from his struggles, as well as what people call theological rap. It's some meat in here, definitely, but it's a mixture of the two. Like the song I like the most, Suffering and Sovereignty of God, has a real apologetics edge to it. So I like that, but at the same time, it's something that, you know what I'm saying, it's defending the faith, but at the same time, this album has a personal aspect as well. So it's a good mixture of the two. Now, what I'm not feeling about this album, once again, as I stated, his flow still needs to improve. You know what I'm saying? You see it on Problem and Pain that he has that potential to flow good on each and every song, but it's not displayed here on this album. And so to me, that just makes it a good album, but it could have been a great album because he understands how to put together an album, whether it's themes, hooks, beats, you know what I'm saying? But he got to work on the flow. And you got songs on here like Teddy's Story. The flow just too simple, man. Too simple. Walk with a Limp. Beat banging. Flow ain't all that. And so that's what he got to work on as an MC. If he works on that, he can make great albums, in my opinion. But again, I like the personal aspect. Sposa Sin his own spin. Sposa Sin is going on in Christian hip hop. He got a song on here talking about that, which people talk about, but you don't really hear like songs.